Hello, my name is David, and in this video I'll be covering the basics of installing Scrivener onto your Mac. Let's start at the Scrivener webpage. From here there are a couple of methods of obtaining the application. Either click on the green 30-day free trial button or the download now button. Scrivener will start downloading. Once it is downloaded, it should open automatically and you will see the license agreement window. You would typically click agree here. If your system isn't configured to open downloads automatically though, or if you want to reinstall for some reason, you may also need to open the installation file manually. So let's take a look at how to do that. The file will have downloaded to whichever folder your browser is set to download to. I'm just using the default, which is the downloads folder in Leopard. So if we browse to that folder in Finder, here it is, scrivener.dmg. The DMG stands for disk image. This isn't the program itself, just the installation file. If we double click on it, here we are back at the license window, which, as we saw, should have appeared automatically after download for most users. If we do click agree this time, we will now see a Finder window with a corkboard background and three icons on it. The disk image is now mounted and appears as a volume with an eject button next to it in the devices area of the Finder. As instructed, simply drag the Scrivener icon to your applications area. You'll notice that the Scrivener installation disk image also contains an extras installer. This includes several useful project templates, export settings and script formats. Double click on the extras installer and click on the install button in the window that appears to install these. You are now finished with the Scrivener disk image and can eject it from the Finder devices. You will have noticed how the corkboard window disappeared when we did this. Okay, Scrivener is now installed and we're pretty much ready to go. If you'd like Scrivener to appear in your dock for easy access, don't drag it from the corkboard Finder window we just closed. The dock contains shortcuts to applications on disk, and the corkboard window with the three icons will disappear once you eject the disk image from the Finder. So if you drag Scrivener from that window to the dock, it wouldn't open after the disk image was ejected. Instead, we simply go to our applications folder, locate the copy of Scrivener within it, and drag it into our dock. We can now open Scrivener by either double-clicking it in our applications folder or by clicking the icon within the dock. When you start Scrivener for the first time, you may get a warning about it having been downloaded from the internet. So just click open and proceed through the check. The trial version of Scrivener will start and you'll be reminded of how many days are left on your trial. If you have already bought Scrivener, you can press enter license and I will show you what happens at the end of this video. We are going to press try. We are greeted with a Scrivener Start panel, which will appear whenever there are no projects open, and as we recommend all new users to do, we are going to open the interactive tutorial, which is also available from the Help menu. As the tutorial is interactive, we'll be prompted to save it to a specific location. If we ever want a tutorial start over, simply delete the existing tutorial file and start the process over again via the Start panel or Help menu. The familiar Mac OS X save options will open and we are going to choose the desktop. The tutorial is well worth you investing some time to get an indication of the workflows you can adopt with Scrivener. I'm going to close it though and return to the Scrivener Start panel. As you can see, there is also a direct link to our video tutorial. For your own writing, you want to create a new project. We can create a new Scrivener project via the panel or by going to File, New Project, or indeed by pressing Shift, Command and N. All the project templates we installed earlier via the Extras installer are presented, but for the purposes of this video we are going to select an empty project. We now simply choose where to save my first novel, and we are ready to make that a reality. Finally, if you have already purchased a license for Scrivener, simply go to Scrivener Register and input your username and Scrivener serial number into the relevant fields. I hope that you have found this installation video helpful. Goodbye.